Here we go then, action about to commence in this main event.
Well, 2 big rounds for the Welterweight Championship of the World. Taking away, round 1.
So here we go then. And Gary Briggs, the shorter of the two, but no less talented. Good record, 47 fights for Briggs, but there's one big downside for Gary. It's not old, but 35. Is getting on in kickboxing terms, takes a good right there and a little left from Hudar. Gary has won 37, drawn 1 and lost 9 so far of his 47 contests. That's a very, very good record. And the 27-year-old German, well, he's had 20 wins, 1 draw and 3 defeats. And, you know, he does look capable. Problem, I think, well, once again with his footwork here. So Briggs tight and compact, and he'll need to be. And it's a great moment, I think, for Norwich kickboxing fans to see their... You know, he's a local hero, no doubt about it, in action, in the flesh, and in defence of his world title. So far, a bit tricky, a bit too tricky here for Hudar. Good right there from Gary Briggs, quite high though. Oh, and good punches there, catching Bilo Hudar in this opening session. Oh, and again, good shots there, catching Hudar, and that looks well. I've got a feeling that's cluster of punches that won that first round for Gary Briggs. He boxed well there. He contained the German when he had to, and let fly when he needed to. So an excellent start then for the local man, Gary Briggs. But as I say, boxing or kickboxing for 12 rounds at the age of 35 is probably not the best advice. But once this is in your blood, that's it. Here we go then for round 2.
Round 2.
So Gary Briggs then made a bright start, in my opinion. I've got a feeling that we haven't seen the best of the German yet. Oh, nice right there from Briggs. Well, if he can bring those hands down and score again to the chin, we'll just see what this man is made of. And I'll be honest with you, Hudar looks easy to hit. You want to hope, he'll want to hope he's got a tough chin here to deal with Gary Briggs tonight, because Gary looks in good form. Well, spinning kick then from Briggs. And this full contact, of course, no low kicks. Sweeps, of course, are permitted. Nice shin there to the face from Bilo Hudar. Well, a couple of good shots there from Hudar. So Gary needs to keep those hands up nice and high, the chin down as well. Once again, Briggs, the aggressor, driving Hudar back to the ropes, but needs to keep those hands up. Hudar sensing that he might have to do something above and beyond the call of duty here, and that's what's going to cause Briggs problems. It may be just a bit too early in the fight, I think, for Gary to be looking for a knockout. He needs to outbox him, wear him down first. Well, Hudar coming back now in this second round. And just like he did at the end of the first, so we know that Hudar is going to be putting in a big finish each time. But once again, for my money, Briggs has taken that round. Just see how Bilo Hudar and his trainer Wolfgang Gier feel about this. Well, at the moment they're not too concerned, and we've seen so far that Hudar, well, when forced to fight he can, but tends to leave his effort, his own effort, to the last 20 or 30 seconds of the round.
Corners 10 seconds.
Round 3 then.
Seconds out. Round 3.
So Gary Briggs from Norwich on the right, blue waistband. And one thing I will say for Hudar, in the second round he did actually connect to Briggs's face with that left shin. So Hudar comes out the aggressor here then, in the third round. And Briggs needs to nail him with that big right. Well, Christe, they're just warning Hudar not to hold. Well, oh, good right there from Bilo Hudar. Well, it's inevitable, of course, in a fight of this quality that there are going to be occasions when you're going to be forced to tough it out. And both men will go through the wall on more than one occasion in this fight, I think. Well, no doubt, Hudar a lot livelier here in the third. But once again, lively stuff there from the German challenger. Well, that looks like a good round for the German. So 2-1 now, after 3 in favour of Gary Briggs, in my opinion. And I just wonder what they're saying to Gary in that corner now, because that was not a pleasant round for him. Well, they haven't panicked, and that's the main thing. Of course, at 35 years of age, there's going to come a time when father isn't tonight. So round 4.
Second out. Round 4.
So Gary Briggs then needs to curtail and dominate early on, otherwise we may find Hudar getting into this one, and that we can do without. But once again, we're getting a lively beginning here from Hudar. Oh, that was nice. Well, what's happened here? Well, he's got a problem with his left eye. Has he taken a thumb? Or yes, he may well have taken a thumb in the eye there. I don't think he's cut. And the fact is, you're not allowed to do this, I'm afraid, Bilo. Fight or get out. End of story. No wash and fresh up midway through the round. So Gary Briggs now has a target, the left eye of the German, and he's of course got a good right hand, Briggs. Well, now we have a punch up on our hands. Oh, good right there from Gary. Well, already the German showing signs here of not being too happy about something, and that's a bad sign. Oh, takes a good shot again from Briggs. And Briggs a tough guy, well built, in good shape. Well, he's caught Hudar there and hurt him. Oh, and again. Hudar forced to hang on. And Briggs impervious now to anything coming his way as he wins round 4 in good style. So that's 3 rounds to 1 in his favour with 4 gone, in my opinion. Just checking my scorecard, I got it 39-37 in favour of the Englishman.
Corners 10 seconds.
As we come out now for round 5.
Seconds out. Round 5.
And the rounds really do zip by when they're fun and they're good. Well, if Briggs can get a good round here, I've got a feeling he might just cap this challenge of Hudar. It's a decent attack there from Bilo Hudar. And he's dangerous with that front leg, the roundhouse to the head. Briggs, of course, not having quite the same kind of success with his kicks. Due mainly, I think, to the physical difference between these two. But he has been punching hard and on target. Oh, good right there from Hudar. Oh, good right there from Briggs. But this looks like a reasonable round so far for Hudar. Oops, and a couple there on the break from Gary Briggs. But once again, you saw there a little sign that possibly Hudar not too happy the way things are going. Oh, good shot again. Good left hook there from Briggs. Well, it's been a good round up to now for Bilo Hudar, but I'm just wondering if he's starting to come apart here. He's not enjoying himself. And it's the pressure he doesn't like. Well, I'm going to call that one level because Gary Briggs came back very well over the last 40 seconds or so and probably earned a share of that one. Checking my scorecard, I've got it 49-47 in favour of Gary Briggs with 5 rounds gone. And I've got a feeling, you know, that this last 7 rounds will suit Briggs better than Hudar. He's giving out all the wrong signals, I'm afraid, Bilo Hudar. So here we go then for the 6th session.
Second out, round 6.
Well, nice roundhouse to the head there from Hudar to start this round. And Hudar is not going to win the boxing match. He might win the kickboxing match. And the irony is that I don't believe... Oh, good spinning back fist there. Is that in or is it out? I'm not sure if that's been allowed in this or not. I think referee Chris Day has just warned Gary Briggs that that is a no-no. Well, very sportingly, Hudar shrugs it off, but here comes Briggs again. Hudar then under the cosh here in the 6th. Oh, nice uppercut there from Bilo Hudar. So Briggs' barmy army then in good voice here. Slip then from Hudar. What's going on here? There's a problem. I think possibly a bit too much grease on the face there. Or is there a cut? Oh, it looks like there's a cut on the left eye of Gary Briggs. And that's something, well, I hope it's not a bad one, but that's going to give Hudar some heart now. So, and I've got a feeling it's that leading leg of Hudar's that's caused the problem. He's been pretty accurate with that all night. Well, that's the end of another round then for Briggs. Of course, there were some moments there for Hudar, but my money is on Briggs to win that one. Well, just checking the scorecard, 59-56 now in favour of the local man. And Briggs' great record, British, English, international and world champion. Can't argue with that. Here we go then for the 7th round. This is the halfway point. 6 gone, 6 to go. And Gary Briggs, of course, cut over the right eye. Sorry, the left eye, my apologies. Not a bad one, I don't think. But of course, there's no such thing as a good cut, unless it's on your opponent. So there is it. Well, I don't know if that was low. You know, he had his back to me when it happened, so I can't comment. Well, he's taking account here. He's taking account from Chris Day. and that was the mandatory 8 counts. So, can Gary Briggs then wear this man down? Looks like he's breaking his heart, and he's beginning to crumble. Well, back comes Hudar. Oh, nice left there from Hudar. Got a feeling that Briggs' game plan's just gone a bit ragged at this point. He's almost searching for a one-punch knockout finish, and I don't think that's going to come, to be honest with you. And he's not really working as consistently and as cleanly as maybe he should. I've also got a feeling that Hudar is from a Thai boxing background. Oh, lovely shot. Beautiful uppercut there from Hudar, right on the bell. But Briggs has won that one very clearly, and also by the 2-point margin, 10-8. Well, I'm just checking, and I've got it 69-64 in favour of Gary Briggs.
Sit down and behave. Back to your seats. You were warned beforehand to stop in your seats.
Well, round 8 on its way. 5 to go. At the moment, this is looking very good for Gary Briggs.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 8.
So this is the 8th then. And Gary Briggs, so far, has given an awful lot of people a lot to cheer about. Bilo Hudar, of course, fighting away from home, always very difficult when you are in your opponent's backyard. He's been a bit intimidated, I think, but mostly he's been intimidated by the man he faces for the title, the champion, Gary Briggs. Briggs, though, not out of the woods yet. In fact, I'll be honest, I've actually got Hudar needing this last 5 rounds for a draw. He's 5 points behind in my reckoning. And that might sound pretty ridiculous, but that's just the way I'm seeing it. Maybe rose-coloured spectacles have got something to do with it. But I'd like to think it was that problem himself. I didn't see anything connect. Well, taking time out now, he'll give him, as I've said before, reasonable time to recover. Well, is he about to quit, I wonder? Well, you know, these... Oh, or is he about to be sick? Well, if it wasn't in the groin, if it was a body shot, regardless of how it occurred, hand or foot, the guy fights on or loses. You can't have a drink in between rounds. Well, is he about to be sick, I wonder? Well, bizarre. So if Briggs can work that body now, just drop the knees and throw a lovely long straight right to the solar plexus, this one could all be over. Because Hudar is not enjoying the attention, and referee Christe really he's got one alternative, and that's to stop the fight. End of story. He's got to stop it. It's all over, I think. I don't think he's going to continue after this. He's up to 8, 9. It's all over. So Gary Briggs then retains his WKO World Welterweight Championship in wonderful style. An 8th round knockout winner of Bilo Hudar to retain his WKO welterweight championship. Well, that got quite bizarre at times, and I don't honestly know the problem that Mr. Hudar has. You know, he got, as far as I'm concerned, he got hurt to the body, and yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, hurt downstairs and never got over it, and that's obviously Gary's Ditland, and that's his slightly bigger one. That's a nice gesture there from the challenger.
We have time for our sponsors, Union News, please, to present the trophies. Thank you very much indeed.
So that's a lovely way for it to end. You know, it was on occasions a bizarre. I've got a feeling that Hudar wasn't enjoying the pressure and was looking for a way of turning Briggs over, and you know, used a lot of tricks there. A lot of tricks. You can't knock him for it. Who can blame him? The pressure was on. He had to do something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we round out 8. The referee has counted out for Bilo Hudar, the winner and the still welterweight champion of the world.
So Briggs then the winner, and I'm delighted for Gary. As I say, he's a nice guy, and there's a lot of people following Gary Briggs out there. Good efforts from Bilo Hudar, who probably showed his best form when the fight ended. He showed a lot of quality, I thought, at the finish there, and Gary Briggs the winner. Well, you just got to wonder how long this man can last. He's 35 now.
The Union News, the president of the WKO, Mr. Phil Mayo.
So Phil Mayo then will present the belt to the champion. And there's a little industry, isn't there, building up around Gary Briggs, and it's delightful. So here we go then, the belt being presented to the champion, still champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welterweight champion of the world, Gary Briggs!
Fantastic, well done Gary. And that of course concludes this evening's World Championship Kickboxing and Thai Boxing, of course, from the Norwich Village Sports Centre. And we finish on a very high note. Gary Briggs, the champion.